This is an award-winning website I built using Gemini 3.5 Flash. Just look at this animation, the scrolling effects and the premium interactions. And the crazy part is I built this entire website using free AI tools. And in this video I'm gonna share my exact workflow. And if you can follow these steps, then you can build premium websites like your own portfolio for your clients, or you can even sell to high-end projects. Before getting started, don't forget to subscribe and let me just brief about the steps. First, I'm gonna show you the 5 inputs that I personally created to build the website. After showing that, we're gonna straight to generate the front end using Google AI Studio, and there we're gonna use the Gemini 3.5 Flash. Upload the 5 documents and generate the front end. Even after that, you're gonna find some bugs, and we're gonna fix that in second step. And the third step come after making sure everything works in the website. We're gonna create our hero section animation using Flow, take some screenshot from the reference website and build the start frame end frame. Then we're gonna use that start frame and end frame to create the animation. And the fourth step is converting that video to image sequence. And fifth step is we're gonna move the whole code we built in Google AI Studio to Antigravity, and there we're gonna add our scrolling animation. And the final step is we're gonna polish things. And that's the steps. Okay, before getting started, don't forget to grab all the assets in the description, use that, and yeah, let's go. First, let me start by introducing this website. And I really like how this website arranged and everything. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy the exact structure of this website. So before building, let me just show you this website. There is a clean animation feature in this hero section, and we're gonna add that. And then there is slide section, we're gonna add that too. And this whole website has a clean structure, and I really like that. And what we're gonna do is gonna have that same structure in our own website. Before building anything, let me just show you the 5 documents I'm gonna use to build this website. So these are the documents. First is the section-data-moto.md file. Then there is animation-spec.md file, motion-timeline.md file, design-system.md file, and the implementation plan. And these are the 5 markdown files we're gonna use to build that exact website. In this section-data-moto.md file, we have everything like the header navigation section, the hero section details, feature highlights section details, branch statement section details, print feature block section details, and the list goes on. And then there is animation-spec.md here, and here you can find the animation that website has used. And then there is motion timeline, and this is what we're gonna use to add that scrolling animation in the hero section. Then there is design-system.md file, which has everything like the color accent it used, the background canvas, the heading, body, states, and everything that website has in the design. And finally, a simple implementation plan to proceed with the website. These are the 5 musketeers we're gonna use to create that front end of that website. Okay, now let's execute the plan. To build the front end, we're gonna be using the Google AI Studio, which has the latest model of Gemini 3.5 Flash. That's the model we're gonna use. And also we're gonna be using the React framework. Okay, now let's just build the front end. Here I'm gonna just paste the prompt. So this is the whole prompt. And here I'm gonna add the 5 musketeers, like the 5 markdown file I have showed you. And after that, just build it. Building the front end can take about 5 to 10 minutes. You need to wait patiently, grab a coffee and just wait. And just like that, we got the result. Let me just full screen it. And so this is the whole front end, and we're gonna remove this whole hero section to add that animation we're gonna create later. Here's a bug actually, it's not showing from one after another of all these features. It's just scrolling down instead of that. Let's fix that later. And there is also by space. And let me just show you other sections. Like this is the philosophy section, and then there is use case scenario section. Pretty clean, right? And then there is CTR, a reservation channel, and the footer. And this is the whole website. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix the bug first before adding anything. Come out the full screen, write the prompt here, add that section data in the file, and also add the screenshot of the issue, and then just enter. This is that section, right? So when we try to scroll, you can see it's moving from feature to feature, and also changing the images. Okay, and we have fixed that, and also that blank space. And yeah, that's it. It's really working fine now. And all we need to do is add that animation. Take some screenshot of this. I mean, just one screenshot is enough. I'm gonna just drag it right over here. Okay, good. And that's a bike image. I'm gonna capture that, and then I'm gonna just want to screenshot this too. Take the screenshot. Okay, right now we need to create the exact image using these screenshots. To create the animation, we're gonna be using the flow Start by creating a new project. Okay, we're gonna convert this to image right now, and then wait. Make sure in white format, and we need to output. Now let's just upload the two screenshots. We're gonna use this as a reference to create the start frame and end frame. So this is the whole prompt that will create the start frame, and here I'm gonna attach the reference of the start frame. Enter, and we got the result, and here I'm gonna select this one as our start frame. So this is a bit closer to the head, so that's why I selected that. Then I'm gonna just paste the prompt that will create the end frame. Then I'm gonna add that second reference image we have screenshotted. Then I'm gonna just enter. We got the result, and here I'm gonna select this one. And next step is creating the animation using the start frame and end frame. Just paste the prompt. So this is the whole prompt, and before adding the reference, I'm gonna change this to video. And frame to frame, tap on here and add the start frame, and then frame right over, enter. These are the two results. I'm going to just play this one. At the end part, you can see there's a text showing up, and there's also showing up in this result, and you can fix that by two options. You can either cut that part or you can just edit that. I'm going to just select this one right over here. This much is enough for me. Okay, this much is enough for me. And here I'm gonna just download that 720p. Make sure you have a pro version to download in 4K. Next step is converting this video to image sequence. To convert that video to image sequence, I'm gonna be using the isGIF, and here I'm gonna just upload the file and then tap on this blue button, and that will take you to this page. Here you can either choose your own start time and end time. Come over here to frame rate and turn this full on, like 30 frame rates, and then tap on this convert to image sequence button. So after making sure everything is okay, then just download in zip file, and just like that we have converted that video to image sequence. Next we need to unzip this file and move to Antigravity, and there we're gonna add the scrolling animation in our hero section. Okay, to add the animation we need the whole code, right? Go to share and go to GitHub, and here you need to add the repo name and description and take that whole code. And just like that we got the whole code. We are downloading zip file and convert this file to normal file and move to Antigravity. And we have opened the whole code in our Antigravity IDE, and in the asset folder you can see there is a motor frames. Inside the motor frames you can find all the frames for the scrolling animation. Next step is adding this animation to our hero section. So let's add that. To add a simple scrolling animation, I'm going to be using the Cloud Opus 4.6. Why? Because I'm out of Gemini 3.5 Flash credits, so it's also powerful, you know. Here just paste the prompt, and this is the whole prompt, and I'm gonna just enter it. Cloud Opus was really powerful. Took the whole frames and add to our hero section, and also local hosted for us. Let me show you the result. So this is our hero section with the scrolling animation, but there is one minor problem. You can see there is a lot of text. We need to reduce that to this much, so that we can see the animation more good. So let's just improve that. Here I'm gonna just paste a simple prompt and then just enter. And we have fixed that. Accept all changes. And yeah, look at that now. Maybe this full screen it. Okay, now it looks super clean, and we can see our subject very clearly. And when we scroll, you can see, yeah, our subject is also moving, and that's super clean. Okay, and that's it. And that's how we build this amazing website using Gemini 3.5 Flash, and also adding the scrolling animation with the help of Cloud Opus. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you with the next awesome video next time. Thank you for watching.